in the crowded streets of Onitsha. People knew Amaka before they knew her story. She was beautiful, tall, smooth-skinned, with a body that turned heads wherever she walked. At 25, she moved like someone who had learned early how to survive with her looks. Men noticed her. Women whispered about her. Some admired her confidence, others judged her silence. But nobody asked how her life became the way it was. Amaka grew up in a small compound behind the market. Her mother sold roasted corn by the roadside. Her father died when she was 12, crushed by a falling beam at a construction site. After that day, the house became quiet in a painful way. Hunger visited often. School fees became a dream. At 17, Amaka dropped out of school. "I will help Mama," she promised, but the city was not kind to girls with empty hands and big hopes. Small jobs paid little. One day, a man bought her food, paid her transport, and spoke gently to her like she mattered. That day changed everything. Soon, one man became two. Two became many. Every evening, Amaka dressed carefully, painted her lips, and stepped into a world where smiles were currency and promises were cheap. Different men, different cars, different stories, but the same emptiness when she returned home alone. At night, when the makeup was washed off, Amaka stared at the ceiling and asked herself the same question. Is this all my life will be? She sent money home. Her mother stopped asking questions. People stopped respecting her. Some men treated her like a secret, others like nothing at all. Still, Amaka kept moving because stopping meant thinking, and thinking hurt. One rainy night, she entered a taxi driven by a quiet man called Chinedu. He did not stare. He did not flirt. He just drove. When the rain became heavy and traffic stopped, he spoke softly. "You look tired," he said. Those words broke her. Not the insults, not the gossip, just that simple truth. Amaka cried, not small tears, but the kind that carry years of pain. She told him everything. Her father, her mother, the hunger, the choices she never wanted to make. Chinedu listened. At the end of the ride, he did something strange. He handed her a card. "I run a small fashion workshop," he said. "We train young women. No payment. Just commitment." Amaka laughed bitterly. Life had taught her not to hope. But that night, she didn't go out. The next morning, she stood in front of the workshop, shaking. She almost turned back. But then she remembered how tired she felt in the taxi. She stayed. The days were hard. Her hands hurt. Her pride was tested. Some nights, hunger returned. But slowly, something new grew inside her. Self-respect. Months passed. Amaka learned to sew, then to design, then to teach others. Her laughter returned, softer but real. She stopped answering calls that led nowhere. She started answering her own dreams. One evening, she stood at a small fashion show wearing a simple dress she designed herself. In the crowd, her mother watched with tears in her eyes. "My daughter," she whispered, "you came back." Amaka smiled, not because life was perfect, but because she had finally chosen herself. And for the first time in many years, when night came, Amaka slept peacefully, knowing her future no longer depended on who wanted her, but on who she had become.